Okay, I think good to go, ready to go. Okay, I'm about to play. I'm just gonna talk about a really touchy subject that I do not want to talk about, but people want my opinion, and I'm gonna give out my opinion. I think the whole situation of George Floyd is fucking disgusting. Racism is not okay thing. Some people say it's not because of racism. Some people do say. I personally don't. I'm like in between of racism and not racism. But it's just a thing that's been happening around today's society. All society is fucked up. If y'all don't know, George Floyd was manslaughtered and murdered by a white officer that I will not name because I don't even know the motherfucker's name. That motherfucker didn't even say his name. Because they know the society, the whole freaking industry are gonna give him shit for it. George Floyd was manslaughtered by a white officer, and the officer is getting third-degree murder for that and manslaughter. Are you fucking kidding me? That shouldn't be third-degree murder. He'd probably get to 5-10 years of prison. No. That shouldn't be okay. That shouldn't be his sentence. It should be more than that. At least 30 to 25 years. Cause of that, this is why a lot of shit is happening. Riots are going on. Murders, deaths are going around. In Minnesota right now, there was a complete fire at Wendy's and Target. If you have not seen Instagram, there is this big ass fire at Wendy's because black folk, or I'm not completely sure if it's black folk or people in general, set it on fire. And it spread. There's like this whole big fire. If you have Instagram, you would have seen it by now. I deal with racism. I deal with it here down in Texas, Laredo. Some of my friends say it jokingly, and I'm okay with that. But when people come up to me and start talking shit to me and then they call me the N-word, I'm gonna take that disrespectful. Cause like, and he's white, the motherfucker's white. I'm not even gonna say the motherfucker's name, cause he's gonna come at me and shit. Why you putting me out in the internet? I'm gonna beat your ass. Shut the fuck up, white boy. Every day when I see him or his friends, they always call me nigger. I don't care, but I just think that's fucked up. You're not black, you can't say that. You have no idea what that word affects black people. This word has been used back to where fucking medieval times was going on. Black people weren't people, they were property. This is why it's making me mad. Cause I'm like feeling like this is racism. This guy killed a black person for just some bullshit ass arrest. He killed him for some bullshit arrest. I don't know what it was, but I'm told it was complete bullshit. I was told that it's completely fucking wrong that he killed him. And people on my Facebook wanted to get my opinion on the whole thing, so that's what I'm saying now. I think this is absolutely fucking disgusting of what happened today. Or yesterday. Or the other day. I barely found out about this. Cause I thought there was just like this big, I don't know what this was. My cousin was posting stories about George Floyd. I was like, who's George Floyd? And so I didn't look up the name or anything. I thought it was something out of the ordinary. And so my cousin put something again, Black Lives Matter. So I was like, hey, what's going on? And then she put Brandon Urie saying that Black Lives Matter and he'll be within the protest of Black Lives Matter. I was like, oh shit, something fucking happened. Because my cousin is a big fan of Brandon Urie. And if Brandon Urie says something, I'm going to believe it too. Because I do like his music. If y'all don't know who Brandon is Panic at the Disco. If y'all don't know. He put out a video today. Or yesterday, I can't remember. Sorry, I barely saw a thing today, and so I was completely enraged and furious. My friend is disgusted to be a white man. He wish he wasn't white. It just absolutely disgusts me thinking about this. It fucking disgusts me thinking about this. You killed a white privileged officer killed a black man. And I just think that's absolutely unforgettable. Unforgivable. Cause you have no idea how this is always going to be. You don't have no idea how this is gonna affect people, black people especially. Me, I'm furious right now. I'm pissed. You're a privileged, white, privileged officer who can basically get away with anything and just say it was self-defense. You could kill someone on the street and say that it was self-defense. People do that. There's ugly people, there's disgusting people in this world that do use that power, and I think that's disgusting. And that's what I think this guy did. And if you did do that, you're fucking disgusting, and you shouldn't be getting fucking 5 to 10 years in prison of third-degree murder or manslaughter. You should get more than that. Because you're absolutely fucking disgusting. You knew you had the power. You had the power to kill someone. You could have just arrested him, put him in jail. It wouldn't be a whole fiasco. But instead, you know what? I have the power to kill this guy. How about I just pull out my gun, pull back the hammer, and just shoot him? You can't do that. No white person could do that. And I'm furious. And this is the first time I'm really angry. Because this is absolutely disgusting. You are an officer of the law, you fucking idiot. Why did you kill him? What the fuck did he do for you to kill him? You had your knee on his neck and you proceeded to kill him. You could have just put your handcuffs on him, put him in your car, and take him to jail. No, you had to kill him. I was gonna make a stream today, but I think that's gonna be fucking cancelled because I'm so pissed off. I can't comprehend what the fuck. You are a disgusting man. You are a disgusting man for you doing this. You have no moral. You have no sense of life. Because you killed this dude. What the fuck did he do that was so bad that you had to put him down? Did he try to grab your gun and try to shoot you with it? He was on the ground and you had his knee on top of his neck. He couldn't do anything. But you had the power and you tried to get away with it. You fucking didn't. Because people record officers being a fucking disgusting pig. Using their power to do whatever the fuck they want. And I saw Markiplier's video today. And this is what he had to say. Put it from the very beginning.
Officer while he was placed under arrest. The circumstances of his arrest are irrelevant. The man is dead, and this sort of situation disproportionately affects a certain percentage of the population. George Floyd was an African-American man, and there's a long, storied history of African-American men and women being murdered or abused while being placed under arrest. This has resulted in numerous demonstrations, protests, and riots that have occurred across the country and centralized in Minneapolis. And I think... I hate the term I think. The last thing I want to do is to try to inject my opinion into a situation that neither deserves it or needs it. But I think that this is a very human reaction to systemic injustice and racism that has been pervading our country for the past 50, 100, 200 years.
And what he said about racism, that is completely fucking true. Racism has been going around. I've been studying racism since the very beginning of the medieval times, where knights and fucking dragons apparently were going on. Black people weren't people. They were property. But they were out in the cotton fields. They had to work. And they wouldn't get paid for it. They were workers. They were property of white men. White men thought they were the freaking top of the board, the leaders of life. No, you're not. Because the leader of life is up there, up in the sky. And where you should be, the guy who killed George Floyd, you should be down there with fucking Hades and Satan, fucking living the bottom of hell in a pit of fire for eternity. Yes, I believe in hell and I believe in God. And I believe that this guy should go straight to hell for what he did. Oh, Freddy, it was probably self-defense. You know how many ways you could just not kill him and use self-defense? They teach you that in police academy. You should have a taser on you, you jackass. Not just pull out your gun and just take the shot. No. They teach you other means of self-defense and arrest. Racism has been going on for a long time. At the time, Abraham Lincoln put out a treaty that slaves were now people. But people apparently didn't get that. Let me pull up the fucking document. The legit document of Abraham Lincoln demolishment. The embellishment. Trying to pick up the fucking treaty. The abolishment of slavery. The 1926 Slavery Convention of the Convention to Suppress the Slave Trade and Slavery was an international treaty created under the auspices of the League of Nations. This was around Lincoln, I'm pretty sure. And first signed on 25 September 1926, was registered in the League of Nations Treaty Series on March 9th, 1927. The same day it went into effect. The objective of the convention was to confirm and advance the suppression of slavery. This was a long time ago. A long time ago. It's 2020 now, and racism is still going on. It's been 94 years since that. But I guess people don't care. If Harriet Tubman was here, and what for God's name, Martin Luther King was here, still alive, and wasn't killed by a white man, they would be here disgusted. Completely and utter fucking disgusted. So this is my personal opinion. To the person that killed George Floyd, you are disgusting and you need to go to hell. Make a deal with the devil to rip out your soul and put him with Hades. Because that's what you deserve. And rest in peace, George Floyd. My condolences go out to the family. Because this is absolutely unacceptable. Racism needs to stop. Because this is no laughing matter. People are making jokes about this. And this is not a joking matter. This is a life that has been taken from this world from crooked cops. Black people need to be shown more respect. Especially the old ones. Because they've seen slavery. They know what slavery is. Because I'm pretty sure their mothers had been through slavery. Or fathers. Go out, if you have the time, look up some slave documentaries. They'll show you in depth what slavery was and what racism was. Racism is not compared to what happened a long time ago. In 1926 and before that. It was completely fucking disgusting. Black people were treated like nothing. They were treated like property. They couldn't do shit. And that's what pisses me off the most. Rest in peace, George Floyd. And if you think that this is not a big matter, you are part of the problem. And if you make jokes about this, you are disgusting. That's it. Rest in peace, George Floyd. My condolences out to the family.